shall I meet my end? Not by the archangel sword.
Thank you, Roko.
Lowly servant.
Mr. Vor Demon.
But you are a Nahobino. So, we've seen firsthand why God forbade such power. Hear me, Nahobino. Very soon this age will meet its end. You alone have the right to usher in the next. I urge you, liberate yourself from God's shackles. Only freedom, born of chaos, can nurture this starving world.
You know, I take it more seriously if he wasn't a giant piece of blubber with a mouth in it.
So the Demon King has fallen. Let us report to Bethel at the castle's entrance.
Tyrant Ariok. Are you gonna fight me?
Good of you to wipe out Ariok for me. One less ugly sore to deal with. With the Demon King out of the way, humanity's future just got a little bit brighter. Soon enough, we'll be on even footing with the demons.
I think he's a Nahobino too. Look at his eyes. Even funny in what sense?
Think about it. Your friends are human, yet they fight against demons, even pitting other demons against them. If this doesn't spell a brighter future, I don't know what will.
If I may interject, only a select few can fend off demons. Those who can't, and that is a great many, will die. How does this profit humanity?
Speak only when you're addressed, Bethel Construct.
As one created to protect humanity, particularly the vulnerable, I cannot condone your attitude.
So says the slave to his programming. Listen, without the will to fight, the will to live is meaningless. If someone can't fend for themselves, they're better off dead anyway. Giving in to temptation, betraying one's fellow man. Anyone like that should have never been born.
You're too harsh on people.
He and I are in accord. I presumed you were acting on behalf of all humanity. Perhaps I was mistaken.
I need not answer the likes of you.
Ah, Yakumo. So this is where you were. Did something happen that I might wish to know?
Nothing important. Let's move.
I want her. I want Nuwa. I think her name's Nuwa. Evil Spirit. Narcissus, a young man of Greek lore. Oh, that quest was annoying.
I sense a change in the world. A great demonic power, snuffed out. It can be none other than Ariok, which means you have brought that fallen angel to justice?
Nice going! That's the guy I know.
If I get to pick evil just to kill Ichiro, I'm going to.
Indeed,
I
you
hate
have done
him.
well. The sacred order of this world is safe once more.
So Tokyo's safe now. We did it! Right, Master Abdiel?
Not merely Tokyo, but the mortal world. Yet know this, mortal. To live as Nahobino is to live condemned. By virtue of their being, they threaten the natural holy order. The word of God is the only true path to save this world. Your very existence profanes your triumph. One day, I will have to decide whether the sin of your being must be judged. Yet for now, At least, you have done us a great service. Return to Tokyo, and take the rest you have well earned. Hark! For the Demon King has been slain. Let all Bethel ring with our victory, glory, and rejoice!
Hallelujah!
Guess we'd better head back too.
Okay. So luckily, I finished all the zones, the quest here, so I don't have to find Mimons, finish up some side quests. I am good to keep going with the story, which is exciting. Little destroyed Clotho. Did I level to 54? I did not. This is go back to Tokyo, right? Gonna go make a snack? What you gonna get? I need to know. Let me know when you get back. I need to vicariously eat through you. What do you want to tell me?
Do you mind?
Ooh, pizza. Chips and cheese. Oh, so good. The angelic army was originally led by 4 Seraphim, but it seems they were all slain in battle. Heard that's why Master Abdiel took command after the Seraphim Michael fell. Ever since then, Master Abdiel has been the highest authority over the angelic army of Bethel headquarters.
Yes.
Per Japan's integration to Bethel, mean way back when the mirror gods were so around, went relatively smooth, and again the Kunitsukami weren't too happy about the Amatsukami and making that call. Even directly rebelled against them from time to time. You know, it's funny, your partner Agami kind of looks like the Director Kushida he does. Well, Agami's a protofiend, so I suppose weird coincidences happen. Things were just... I wonder if anyone doesn't notice that the whole game. That'd be insane. Okay. Let's go talk to the director. Oh, did anyone like the sister
The
die?
king is dead then. You're a credit to Bethel, Japan. That was no small feat.
Yeah, Master Abdiel said that too. So, did we save Tokyo? Is the world safe now?
No. I'd say the true battle is about to begin.
What do you mean?
I said it before. The real Tokyo is long gone. This Tokyo is a sacred simulacrum, restored by the power of God. But its time is running out. The world is fracturing, collapsing. If this demonic conqueror in Algami's report really did kill the Creator, all his divine miracles must be waning. Slaying the Demon King did much to protect the world at large, but Tokyo itself is now on the brink of destruction.
What?
So, our course is clear. As of today, I will be declaring my independence from Bethel.
You're leaving them.
If we want to save Tokyo, we have only one option left. To take the throne of Anahobino and craft a new world. But Bethel HQ remains doggedly opposed to this, which makes them our enemy, I'm afraid.
So heresy is our only option left. World creation has been forbidden, but...
You're just ditching Bethel?
To take the throne is to deny the Creator's will, and deny the laws he created. And to betray those laws is to betray Bethel itself.
But Master Abdiel was good to me. I'm nobody special, but she still helped me. Why do we gotta betray them like this? We could just ask them to help us save Tokyo.
Tokyo's faced apocalyptic destruction before, but the Archangel dismissed us, said it was destiny. And a Bethel, bereft of God, has even less stake in our future.
But we're just humans, ordinary people. How can we go against the angels?
Quite easily, with my help. I am their equal in power. No, I am an even higher being.
Wait, what?
What? What are you saying?
Wait, what?
I suppose you three deserve to know. The truth is, I am no human.
What? The
I am
reveal?
Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami, one of Japan's eldest guardians.
Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami?
What?
Bethel's cooperation did help us protect Japan, and I am grateful to God for saving Tokyo. However, with the Creator dead, we are no longer bound to Bethel's will. Instead, we will fight to protect our home, even if they refuse to.
So the truth comes out.
I'll cut to the chase. Sometime soon, Bethel HQ is going to hold a summit, a meeting between all international branches. I would have you three accompany me.
What? Us? Seriously?
I expect many other branches in attendance, and depending on how the discussions go, things may escalate violently. However, Bethel Japan's lost most of its regular fighting force, casualties of Armageddon. As such, you three will be attending as my bodyguards. Security detail, at least on paper.
Understood.
When the dates are set, I will contact you. Until then, your time is yours to spend.
Huh.
Listen closely.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Hey, man!
Do you have a sec?
Sounds cool, man. There's a Vietnam research lab nearby. Uh-huh. Oh, they just Cape May with a katana gave me this weird device. It's like a smartphone. He said I deserved it since I was grieving over humanity's future. I wondered if it'll ever know what it really meant. Is this a Persona reference? I think that's a Persona reference. Me like this on the pier, or calling someplace a wharf. It sounds like testing from there. Alright, we don't have to talk to everyone. Let's go here. I'm like so happy there's a Persona reference in this game. Oh, they are going. It is going away. It's fascinating.
It seems you've noticed as well.
How could this be? Tokyo is vanishing?
The Shekinah glory is unraveling. Tokyo was actually destroyed once, almost 2 decades ago. But God copied it back into existence, preventing any further anarchy. That was God's greatest modern miracle. The Shekinah glory. However, with God defeated, that miracle has begun to dissipate. Along with the city that depended on it. If we don't act fast, Tokyo might disappear forever.
Incoming message from Bethel, Japan. Tomorrow, a pandemonic summit will be held with all of Bethel's leadership. This summit will be held in the Netherworld. We are to await further orders at the Tokyo Diet Building.
I like they just go like his built-in transmitters in his head. The next day. Okay. So was there like other stuff to like do? Oh, let's talk to these guys. Sergeant Yakumura, his son, if I recall. Good kid, honorable, just like his father, as well as beating him down too. When you live as long as I have, Sonny, you get used to old haunts. Anything else going on in the world? Just have to focus on your running routine.
Well, are you prepared for the summit? It's shaping up to be a rather intense meeting, considering that the Japan division intends to break away from Bethel. Every country will be represented at the summit, so this is sure to cause quite a stir among many. Be sure to exercise caution throughout.
It won't be an issue.
I appreciate your honesty with me. However, should the discussion sour beyond words, I will protect you. After all, we will be attending a pandemonic summit. Nigh anything can happen during such an event.
What the hell's a pandemonic summit? What does pandemonic mean? Pandemonic. What the fuck does that mean? A wild confusion. A chaos summit? The fuck does that mean? Okay.
I do not tell you this to cause concern, though. I merely recognize that you were dragged into this situation and that you deserve a full understanding of it. I wish to see you rise against any obstacle in your path and use the circumstances to your advantage. It will be crucial to your survival.
Hey. I would like this the third almighty thing so I could actually get better shit, but alright, so they say they want me to go to the Tokyo Diet Building. Here we go. Picture is like Tokyo Parliament, right?
Pardon me.
Mass Abdul will arrive shortly afterwards. The transport to the Summer Hall prepared by Shiver will take place.
This way.
I'll line up for here. Is he going to turn into his demon form?
You're here. Time for that security detail. Let's go, you two.
Ah, if it isn't the champion of the Arioch campaign himself. We surely could not have triumphed without your strength.
You do me too much honor, Master Abdiel. I can only express my pride that the Japanese branch managed to serve Bethel's aims.
Indeed so. A duty I am sure you will continue to perform.
Of course.
I will go on ahead to the conference hall. Ensure you are not late.
I can already tell this is going to be a mess. Well, that means we're up. Please direct Yuzuru and his friend when they arrive.
Sir.
Oh. What the hell is this? That's cool.
Greetings. I, Konsu, represent Bethel, Egypt. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I speak for the Greeks.
Is it Thor? Or Zeus?
And I, the Nordic branch. I shall be filling in as Lord Shiva's proxy. What, the Lord of Dance tire himself out?
Lord Shiva simply refuses to sit in with the rest of you. Now let's begin with this pandemonic nonsense and be done with it. Abdiel?
Very well. As many of you are surely aware, we have recently achieved a decisive victory over the legions of chaos. Surt, Ishtar, Ariok. Each of them were formidable in their own right, yet all lie slain at the feet of Bethel, Japan. Henceforth, all forces that marched into the Netherworld may retreat and return to their normal duties.
I am unconcerned with the fate of Lucifer's thralls. What interests me is the Lord of Chaos himself. Word is he took out the Creator. Tell me what you make of that.
Clearly that falsehood was designed to lead us astray. Do not be deceived. Bethel must remain united.
How dim are you? You realize with the Creator gone, we might as well drop the pretense of an alliance altogether.
True. I see no merit in joining forces any further. Lord Shiva has in fact expected this, and is already preparing our next move. Patience, everyone. Perhaps it would do us all well to step back and review our circumstances.
Khonsu speaks wisely. Rather than acting rashly, let us each take a moment to reason amongst ourselves.
This is a good opportunity to discern where each faction stands. Go and listen to what each of them has to say.
Interesting.
18 years ago, Tokyo endured the conception unwittingly. Now, with the Shekinah glory fading, the loss we face would be unbearable. We were wrong to place our trust in one God. Only a multitude of divine beings can give the world the proper attention it needs. Furthermore, it is only right for us, the Amatsukami, to keep our land secure.
I like this. This is cool.
Where are you going?
I can't just leave.
A time of great undoing is upon us. The word of Lord Shiva has been spoken.
Horrifying looking demon.
I must say, this world of flaws and contradictions fashioned by an absentee ruler is long overdue for renovation. Long ago, the Creator, in his boundless arrogance, issued an edict of condemnation, damning all gods to primitivity. This condemnation forbade the existence of Nahobino outright, thus preventing any challenge to his reign. Oh, how I long to break free of this curse. But wait, are you not a Nahobino? How could you have broken the shackles that bind us?
If the Creator's dead, his throne ought to be free for the taking. At least that's how it should work.
That's so cool. I love what they did with him.
I'm sick of hearing babble from that winged wench and her automatons.
Isn't that awesome looking? Why is Zeus split in two? Is that a thing? In like lore?
See for yourself the Creator's almighty handiwork. See how the Earth's inhabitants lament their injustices and buckle under misfortune. Had we the authority, we would create a world of gladness, where all are treated with equity and compassion.
I can't talk to her?
I'm Japanese too, so I'm all for the idea of protecting Japan. Still, Master Abdiel's words make the most sense to me.
I've always aspired to keep our city safe. To me, working with Director Koshimizu seems the most logical way to accomplish that. And now, with everything that's happened, It's clear to me that one almighty being isn't enough to protect Tokyo. Not by a long shot. That's why I want the world to be as the director envisions. Where the gods of old watch over us, governing with their wisdom.
Oh, okay.
The Creator can never be defeated. But were that even to be true, surely he would rise up once more. Yes, we must await his glorious return. Until then, we join hands and guide our people. That is Bethel's duty. Hear me. Bethel's mission is to sustain this world, God's world. Any objections?
Damn right there are. I say you cut the act and admit your god is dead and gone.
He speaks true. Besides, Lord Shiva will soon bring this world to its proper end. On whose authority? If any being is to decide this world's fate, it will be me.
Not while the condemnation stands, it won't. It is undeniable proof that the Most High still sits upon the throne.
Does he? Then how do you explain the Nahobino standing here before us? Are we to take it this god of yours deems him a worthy successor to the throne? Forgive me, but is he not the proto-fiend of Bethel? Has your god not chosen him?
Very well. If his existence serves as blasphemy, I cannot remain in ignorance. Witness, as I smite this aberration and blot out his sin from the earth.
Oh, we're doing this right now?